In this video, I am going to share with you important points from lesson Reproduction in Plant in Class 7 Science. I revised this full chapter in less than 10 minutes. I divide this video into two parts. The first part is asexual reproduction in plant and second part is sexual reproduction in plant. Welcome to our channel Year Guru. We help you by save your study time. Let's start. The production of new individual from their parents is known as reproduction. In plant, the reproduction is categorized into two types, asexual and sexual. Plant can give rise to new plant with seed is called sexual reproduction. A plant can give rise to new plant without seeds is called asexual. First we see asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is categorized into four types: vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. Let's see vegetative propagation. The new plant produced from vegetative part of the plant such as root, stem, bud, leaf is called vegetative propagation. First we take stem. In the stem, buds in the axil of leaves which develop into shoots. These buds are called vegetative buds. The vegetative buds also give rise to new plant. Good example is stem cutting in rose. Now we see the root. The root of some plant also give rise to new plant. And good example is sweet potato dahlia plant. Now we see the leaves. A good example of this is phyrophyllum plant. Phyrophyllum plant here buds in the margin of leaves. If the leaf of this plant fall on the moist soil, each bud can give rise to a new plant. Now we see vegetative propagation from birds. The scales is also called eye. The plant sprouting from an eye. Good example is potato and ginger. The plant made from vegetative propagation take less time to grow and bear flower or fruit earlier than those produced from seeds. In vegetative propagation, the new plants are exact copies of parent plant. The next asexual reproduction type is budding. The reproduction in yeast by budding is a good example of budding. Yeast grow and multiply every few hours if sufficient nutrients are made available to them. The small bulb-like projection coming out from yeast cell is called bud. The bud gradually grows and get detached from the parent cell and form a new yeast cell. The new yeast cell grow and produce more yeast cell. If this process continues, a large number of yeast cell produce in a shorter time. The next asexual reproduction type is fragmentation. You may see slimy green patches in ponds. It is the algae. When water and nutrient available, algae grow and multiply rapidly by fragmentation. An algae break up into two or more fragments. These fragments grow new individual. Next asexual reproduction type is spore formation. A good example of spore formation is fungi on bread pieces from spore present in the air. Another example of spore formation is in the fern plant. Sori is a spore forming bodies. Each spore is covered by a hard protective coat to withstand unfavorable condition like high temperature. When spores are released, they keep floating in the air. As they are very light, they can cover long distances. Under a favorable conditions, spores germinate and develop into a new individual. The next part is sexual reproduction. You may know that flowers are reproductive part of a plant. Stamens are male reproductive part and pistils are female reproductive part. Flowers contain either only stamen or only pistil is called unisexual flowers, and the flowers contain both stamens and pistil is called bisexual flowers. The pollen grain have a tough protective coat. The pollen grain are light and can be carried by wind or water. The insect visit flowers and carry away pollen on their bodies and transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of the flower. If the pollen land on the stigma of the same flower or another flower of the same plant, it is called self-pollination. If the pollen of a flower lands on the stigma of the flower of different plant, it is called cross-pollination. The process of fusion of male and female gametes to form a zygote is called fertilization. Next we see seed dispersal. Seed dispersal prevents competition between the plant and its own seedlings for sunlight, water and mineral. The most common method of seed dispersal is by wind. The winged seeds, light seeds, hairy seeds are get blown off with the wind to faraway places. The next method of seed dispersal is by water. These fruits or seeds usually develop floating ability in the form of spongy or fibrous outer coat, as in the coconut. The next method of seed dispersal is by animal. This is especially spiny seeds with hooks which get attached to the bodies of the animals and are carried to distant places. Examples are xanthium and urina. And the last method of seed dispersal is fruit burst. Some seeds are dispersed when the fruit bursts with sudden jerk. The seeds are scattered far from parent plant. This happens in castor and birdstem, for example. That's the end of quick revision of this lesson. If you enjoy watching our videos, please subscribe to our channel. This video is the another part of this lesson. I highly encourage you to watch this video.